Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Kelly, and today I decided to do a challenge, a build challenge. Now, I have done my building series in the past, but this is something I have not tried before, and I've tried to put a little bit more constraints on myself to make this a little bit more difficult. So each one of these rooms that I'm going to make in this house will be a different color. And I first started with the outside. I am sorry that the spinning wheel is so blurry. I will take that as a note for future things that I do. But yeah, so the entire outside of the house will need to be the color black. And I was trying to be relatively strict with these rules, even more so than like the color filters of The Sims 4. I wanted to make sure everything was that color or mostly that color. It couldn't be just like 20% black and I added it in. No, I wanted everything to be one color. If it was purple, everything is purple. If it's yellow, everything is yellow. It got really difficult, and some parts you can see there's a little bit more than others. I think the outside of the house turned out kind of interesting, though I'm slightly annoyed with where I put one of the doors, but we will get back to that. And everything needed to be the color black. I kind of went with, if there's windows or doors, it'd be whichever first color was assigned. So because the outside of the house is black, the front door is black, and same with the windows. Crazy idea, right? As you can see, there is also a timer going very quickly up in the corner because the video is sped up, because I didn't think anybody wanted to watch me make a very slow, monochromatic room challenge for over an hour. I did limit myself to only 10 minutes per room or area, so that way I wasn't wasting a lot of time, because I build very slowly and methodically, and I was trying not to do that for once. I was trying to just kind of get my ideas out and figure them out and put things there. I really love how I put the gargoyle up there. There's also absolutely no shrubs or anything I could have used for the color black, which kind of makes sense considering they're all green. So I was trying to find other things to kind of put around the property to make it look a little bit more put together than just empty. This is the final thing I have. I put a fountain in the front, there's a chimney, there's some statues, a bench. I put the little letterbox. I don't have a trash can though, because I couldn't find a black one. So the next room I worked on is the family room or the living room. Does anybody really know the difference between the family room or the living room? Please let me know. But the color I got was white, so contrasting colors from the start. I thought all white was a little bit easier, and I'm glad that was like the main color for all the doors, because I think it would have looked really weird if I had green doors in a hallway to a yellow or a purple room or an orange room. So I'm kind of glad it was a little bit more subdued. Yeah, I put in lighting. I just couldn't see. I hate how there's no lights unless you actually put in lights in The Sims 4. And this is where I got my first few little tastes of trying to figure out things. I was trying to put enough TVs, or I wanted to put a TV that was mostly white, but I know it's hard because the screen is a darker color. And I kind of thought that smaller TV worked the best. I feel like I kind of gypped it a little bit on the bookcase that comes up, and there really is no paintings that are monochromatic, which is probably a good thing because they wouldn't really stick out that much, but it wasn't the easiest thing to find. I used a lot of rugs. I try to use other things on the walls other than paintings to kind of decorate. Yeah, those I guess they're empty. I think they're empty picture frames. I use the empty picture frames. Trust me, I can't imagine the person that lives in this house. I feel like they'd be very interesting. I will get into my theory of who lives there going forward. I wanted there to be a bookcase because I couldn't imagine there being nothing in the room other than just a television. That was the best one I got, even though I know the books on the bookshelves are a different color. So let me know if you think I shouldn't have done that. Was it cheating? Was it not? I don't think so, because it's predominantly the color of the room. I actually really love those little circle pattern for the carpet. I've used those a lot. I really, really like those. And here we have the family room. It's just a little hallway with 3 doors in the back, and a couch, a rocking chair, and a TV, and a light. So nothing too crazy, but it has what's needed. So the next room I worked on was the dining room. And for the dining room, I got the color pink. It's just a weird combination of everything. I've used the color pink a lot before, though I don't know why I typically seem to go towards bathrooms with pink. Don't ask me why. But I really wanted to make sure pink was the main color, so as I'm like kind of looking through the different wallpapers and paint colors, I wanted to make sure it was predominantly pink and not pink and white or pink and gold. Same thing with the tables. I kind of had a hard time deciding that, which is also why I didn't put the typical matching chairs with that set. And I know the flamingo has a little bit of white on it, but I mean the flamingo's pink, so I thought that was a good compromise. As for flowers, I still was having a lot of difficulty. It's hard trying to find things that are mostly one color, and especially I was feeling the crunch of the clock. I know it's moving faster than it actually did, but it still was very stressful. I really liked the light I found. I haven't really used that light a lot before. I didn't even know it existed. So that was a nice find. And just trying to find something to put on the table. I wasn't really quite sure where to go. Oh yeah, I replaced the hearts with the lattice because I once again was thinking that the hearts were probably too much white instead of pink because I'm being nitpicky as all heck. But you know, it's my challenge. I liked the little menu in the corner and I was trying to find little things to distinguish it. Mirrors honestly became my best friend because a lot of mirrors have only one color associated with it. So that was super, super helpful. It was basically putting a mirror in almost every single room. I did use a lot of items that I don't typically use. So I'm glad that I kind of thought outside of the boxes with what colors and what objects there are. So you just walk in, there's a pink bunny on the table, you have the lattice and the flamingo, there's the bunny again, and a pink door into the kitchen. And then you have a mirror and the window and a little like coffee sign. So I thought that was really cute. Now we are going on to the kitchen. And I was honestly really disappointed when I got this color for the kitchen. Because what in the world are you going to do with an orange kitchen? Orange is not a normal kitchen color. And I really struggled with this one. Especially when it came to the counters and the other objects in it. I mean, I found that wallpaper, or I think it's a wall color, that's very neutral orange. But I was worried that the counters had too much brown in them. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. It's just, I wish they were like completely solid orange. I would have enjoyed that a little bit better, but it is what it is. Also, there were very limited amount of curtains that were orange. I was really disappointed with the curtains. I put the top of the car there, but I did end up removing it just because of spacing. I did think it was like kind of quirky and fun though. Maybe I'll have to find that somewhere else as a build. Orange is a weird color for a kitchen. I didn't know if I should cover the window or not. I really didn't want to, because who wants a window covered by a cabinet? But you probably need some cabinets. And then I just put like a little breakfast nooks. I thought that looked better. So hence why I got rid of the car lighting decor. Yeah, so you got rid of that, and then I put just some like stickers on the wall basically. Really, honestly, adding decor has been the hardest part of this challenge because finding things that are mostly one color is a little difficult to do. and trying to make sure it was mostly, I mean, I know I'm nitpicking. I probably am like the queen of nitpicking my own builds and how I go through it, but I just wanted to make sure it was authentically orange. Like you could not walk in and think it's a different color. I think I succeeded with that. It's definitely mostly one color. I know that there's some different shades. It would have been kind of cool if it was all the exact same color, but I know that's not really possible in The Sims 4. So we'll walk in, there's a little jack-o'-lantern, kind of like a breakfast nook set up with the refrigerator. I did find an orange trash can. I was happy about that. And then you have like the oven and the dishwasher. I'm surprised the dishwasher was orange. That actually really worked out for me. And I really like the light I chose for that room as well. Thought it looked very cool. Now we have the second bedroom, and originally I was thinking of this being like a kid's bedroom, and I kind of went that direction, but I gave a little bit more story of whose room it was. So the color was purple, and I kind of saw it as like a tween girls room. So I know we don't really have tweens in The Sims. I'm not saying I want an extra life state added, but I definitely saw it like kind of like a tweens room, so in between where you still have a little bit more childish items, but you still have a little bit more trying to be grown-up items as well. The curtains, that was annoying. That was so annoying trying to find the curtains. And I wanted her to have like a little desk and a chair and kind of like a blend of more immature and more mature things as you're trying to grow up and be like, no, I'm an adult now. Look at this cool lamp I have. No, I only have a few toys on the side. I really like that lamp that I added in the corner. I kind of think I maybe broke a little too many rules with that, but it honestly reminds me of a lamp I had when I was about 13 or 14 that I got when I decided to redo my room because I was going to be a cool teenager now. Put that in quotation marks. So I definitely was inspired from my own experiences. The void critters on the wall seemed a little bit younger, and I liked the horse carpet. I thought it was a really cute added touch to it. There wasn't a lot of things I could add for clutter, but I was trying to find things that kind of fit. I wish there was more variety, but I know I was only looking at one color, so it's not the easiest thing to really nitpick about. Now, don't make it too big of a fuss. I know I went over time. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I went like 30 seconds over, but I mean, I cut it shorter on a few of the other rooms, and especially one coming up. So yeah, this is like my tween girls room. It still has some little childish things with like the void critters on the wall and the carpet, but she's also trying to be older with the candles and the lamp and her friends' pictures and the starlight, or the string lights, that's what they're called. The string lights. So kind of a mix in between older and younger. I thought that was a really cute idea. Now the next room I have is the bathroom. And the bathroom color I got was green. Of all the colors, I got green for the bathroom. It honestly ended up fine. I did find it a little bit harder, especially because there's technically no toilet paper in this bathroom, so realistically, I'm so sorry who would live in there, even though I know the Sims don't actually use it. But my brain always has to go there. I was surprised that they actually had multiple choices for green toilets. I found that very humorous, and that tub was just too perfect. It was like the perfect shade of green. I was trying to see if I could fit a tub in there as well. I didn't really think it would work and be functional. Honestly, I don't know if a lot of this would work or be functional, especially like the dining room table. That room is very small. On another tangent though, there is no green sink as in just a sink that you can put in a counter. It had to come part of, I don't know, how do you call that? A standing sink, I guess, instead of like one in a counter. I don't know if that's the correct wording. But yeah, I put some towels. There were at least enough green additional items like clutter, like towels and rugs, and I put some cabinets and towel racks. even though there's no toilet paper. So I'm sorry to the sim that lives here. I'm sorry there's no toilet paper. I kind of adjusted a few things and moved it around. I honestly spent a lot of time looking to add extras into this room, and I didn't really know what to add. Ironically, I don't think there's a lot of plants that are solely green, which kind of seemed crazy to me because plants are green, so why wouldn't there be like a green plant in a green like pot or vase? I don't know why. And I did end this a little bit earlier, so I mean, I guess that makes up for me going over the time with the second bedroom. But yeah, it's not a large bathroom, but it has all the essentials other than toilet paper. The sink there and the mirror. I know everything's a little slightly different colored, but I mean, that's The Sims 4, so we don't have any way to match the colors exactly. And last we had the master bedroom. And the master bedroom is dark brown. This one I probably found the hardest to keep very aligned with the exact color because like I can tell the difference between red and orange. What really constitutes the difference between dark brown and light brown? It's a lot more minute and I'd say it's probably more opinion based on the difference between a darker and lighter variant of a color. Because it's all like in comparison. Is it the darkest brown in the room, or is it the lightest brown in the room? Or what if you're looking at the two darkest ones? One will be darker than the other. I'm overthinking it, I know. That door, I'm so annoyed I put the door there. I actually really wanted the door to attach to the kitchen because I can't imagine having a like backyard patio with a grill and you have to walk all the way through the house in order to get through to the kitchen. And like if you want to have some time outside, everyone has to walk through the master bedroom. I was really hoping that I put it on the other side where there's like a window that connects to the outside, but of course, you know, I just didn't do that. I kind of see the Sims that live in here, I honestly think it's a family of vampires. Like it's a vampire parent and a vampire child, and that's why like the outside of the house looks so dark, and they're like, what do normal humans do? Oh, they like colors. Let's add one color per each room. So something like little weird and quirky. So that kind of like solidified in my brain while I was working on this. And that's why I put the creepy book and the fountain in there. I kind of saw that who would be living in this house because it's a little odd looking. It's a family of vampires. I'm assuming it's like a single vampire parent with a vampire kid. And here's the final look at the master bedroom. It has a few little knickknacks like a clock and the globe. I don't know if those paintings count or not because it has some reddish, but red-brown, so does that count as dark brown? Or is it like a reddish brown? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And then there's the armoire with some more items that are completely random. And the door and the little creepy book nook in the back. And this is my first color challenge build. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know, what would you have done differently? Is there some particular item that you think would have fit better? Did I do okay with the colors? Please be nice. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.